Today I'll be reviewing the Beretta 92FS Inox, or stainless steel model. To do so, however, I first have to get to a spot where I can film, through the swamp, over the mountain, through the trail, and so on. It's a cool autumn day. The leaves have already fallen off the branches. So here's the junction, the ATV, snowmobile trail, whatever you want to call it. So I'll just head down. This right here is a Beretta 92FS Inox. You can see the stainless steel slide, making it look super cool. Now let's take a close-up of this. Alright, there's a manual safety decocker, which I think is fairly convenient. The trigger is absolutely acceptable by any means. So, I think I should just take some shots with it. What do you think? You can't tell me. You don't exist! Actually knock the plate off. Fun gun. Fairly fun. Delicious. Well, guys, I actually smell a moose. And I hear it. Pretty far off, hard to tell where it is. But obviously, if I can smell it, it's not that far off, is it? What a unique odor. Well, might want to wrap up filming now. Magazines are reasonably priced and accessible. I can buy them locally or online for cheaper. It's a double action, single action handgun. The first trigger pull you get is a heavier double action that cocks the hammer as well as releases it. However, when the slide cycles, the second round you get has a much lighter trigger pull, and so on, until you run out of ammunition and it locks back on an empty magazine. Now, the double action, single action design has a few advantages and disadvantages. The main disadvantage is that it is an inconsistent trigger pull. The first round will be a little bit heavier, usually a little bit off unless you're well trained with it. And the follow-up shots will be far more accurate. Now, I want to load it decock it, or if I want to be fancy about it, I can keep the decocker on and rack the gun, and the hammer automatically falls down, which is a little bit probably safer. That's probably the way to do it. So again, magazine in, rack the gun, and it decocks with the safety on automatically. So if I pull the trigger, nothing happens because that safety's on. But if I take the safety off, well, shit. Last mag, Ramirez. That gun heated up quite a bit. Let's see what it looks like in the snow. Oh yeah. This is an Italian-made Beretta. It's not an American one. But surprisingly, despite its reputation, mine hasn't been 100%. It hasn't been totally reliable. It has jammed. And it's just generally been not perfect, less than perfect, with a few different ammunition choices. I'm not happy about that, okay? Sample size of 1. Most people have positive experiences with the firearm. That being said, it's generally, most of the time, reliable. There have been times where I've taken it out to shoot with other people, and it's been embarrassingly bad, but by and large, it's been okay. I wouldn't consider this particular example a defensive gun, though, just because of the issues that I've seen. I bought it secondhand, and I feel kind of like a sucker for doing so. Now, if I do ever diagnose issues and I get it running 100%, I'll be very happy, but until then, I'm a little disappointed. I would buy Beretta again. I have in the past, and I will continue to do so. It's just that this example has been disappointing. Well, there's not much left to say about it. It's physically large. That can be a good or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. You know, do you want concealability? This isn't the right gun for you. It's just not, okay? I do have a Kydex inside the waistband holster. I don't use it in the video because it's not comfortable or really practical for me. I prefer to conceal something a little bit smaller. Not that I can't conceal this one. It's just easier and more comfortable and more convenient for me to use something smaller. My apologies for the awkward camera angle and the lighting. My camera tripod actually broke. So, thank you, Walmart. We'll just shoot like this. I'm out of practice. Now that's a cool gun, though. The Inox. I love it. So smooth. Has not been 100% reliable, I will tell you that. Hopefully I have some clips of it jamming, because obviously it's every once in a while. It's not constantly, but it is annoying. I have guns that are more reliable. I'll put... I wouldn't say that's so bad. If you're wondering what kinds of malfunctions I was having, it was mostly light primer strikes, which obviously not ideal for a handgun you want to rely on. So that kind of sucks, but other than that, I mean, the gun's pretty damn cool, you know? Got the Safariland. I took out the ALS just because it was a really old holster and it had completely worn out. It wasn't reliable anymore. So now I've just got the SLS. Oh, damn it. Works well enough. Not the fastest in the world compared to the ALS, in my opinion, but that can be ironed out with practice. And how fast of a draw do you really need? That's a joke. That's a joke. Okay? Calm down. I do like the sights. They're very standard. There's nothing special about them. Nothing wrong with them either. I mean, you can see me shooting through the irons through the camera, and it's just fine. Just to get this angle. Yep. This is actually really easy. When your irons are so good, you can use them through a camera. Well, not anymore, but I was doing it. Beretta 92 confirmed bad. Confirmed bad. Did you see I had to double strike the camera? Let's try purposefully limp wristing it. Yeah, that was to the extreme. 2-finger grip. And sure enough, did the Glock thing. Last mag, Ramirez. Make it count. Face full of branches. Oh, that went way over my gator. Oh well. Now I'm wet. Oh well. That's what I get for looking at the damn camera instead of at my feet. Anyway.